New Year's Eve is a day of change. Tonight we'll all sit down in front of our TVs and count out the last few seconds before another 365 days of new experiences and opportunities. And for the Walnut Hills Eagles, today certainly is a day of opportunity, an opportunity that is to add a marquee win to their resume as they play host to the powerhouse McNicholas Rockets, led by a brilliant young head coach and a commanding presence at all levels of the basketball court. Hi everybody, Graham Dunwoody here on Graham Sportscasting Channel, bringing you today's New Year's Eve afternoon action. The 3-3 Eagles taking on the 7-1 Rockets. McNicholas rattled off 7 straight to begin their season under first-year head coach Trey Scotty, formerly at Xavier University, an assistant there. His first high school head coaching job, and he's done an excellent job. Brought in a transfer from Florida, that was Tarek Fidel Mula. He's got 15.4 a game, and McNicholas's returning core has also bolstered their roster and sparked a big run. Last time we saw Walnut was 12 days ago. They lost to Anderson in overtime, 45-42. The Eagles lost the rebounding battle by double digits in that game, and they went just 1 of 15 shooting the 3 ball. Both those trends will need to be reversed. Would the Eagles win this game today? This is Walnut's second of 6 non-conference games on the schedule this year. In addition to their 16-game ECC schedule, they are 0-1 in non-conference, losing to Oak Hills in the season opener. They will also take on Moeller, Summit, Withrow the remainder of the season. The Eagles led by first-year head coach Kashmir Wright, who has done an excellent job, had a competitive showing against Winton Woods earlier this season. No double-digit losses and 3 wins, including, they're all in conference, including some good road wins over Turpin and Little Miami. Coach Wright just 1-3 in front of the home fans here at the Nut House. And a sea of green and gray in the visitors' stands will make this not an easy task. They don't have to overwhelm and show their home court advantage today. Walnut's leading scorer is Landon McDaniel in the season. He's got 9.2 a game. Started 5 of 6, played in all 6, scored 15 points, and lost to Anderson to lead all Eagles. Charlie Stoffergen had 8 a game in the first 3. He's not played the last 2, but he is back today. Good news for Eagle fans. Charlie Stoffergen and Miles Klump-Lawson, who both missed the Anderson game with injury, they are both back in today's lineup, hoping to make an impact and possibly reverse that trend. Stoffergen and Klump-Lawson, 2 of the better 3-point shooters the Eagles have, and without them, the Eagles struggled mightily from the 3-point line against Anderson. So Coach Wright hopes that trend will reverse itself with some of his studs back. Alongside Fidel Mula, McNick has Grant Waters, who the Eagles remember from their game last year. Waters pushed him to the brink, and Stu Holt's squad brought a 57-55 victory home to improve to 3-1 in that season. Of course, one of the high points of the 2024-25 campaign was that win over McNick. This is a much improved team that the Rockets have from a year ago. This will not be easy. About ready to get going, so we will hand it off and get ready for the anthem.
At this time, would everyone please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
And with that complete, we're about to see our starting lineups. Coach Wright has started 10 different players this year, at least once. Today's starting five for Walnut: Jaden Seeley, Landon McDaniel, Miles Klump-Lawson, Charlie Stoffridgen, and Damian Brock. Seeley making his 7th start, McDaniel making his 6th, Brock making his 5th, Stoffridgen making his 4th, Klump-Lawson making his 3rd. Jaden Seeley, the only player to start every game for Walnut this year.
The officials for this game are Jeff Lawson, Matt Belton, and Shane Meaning. And now for the starting lineup, first for our visitors, the McNicholas Rockets.
Starting five for Nick.
A 6'1" junior, number 5, Owen Nienaber.
Tarek Fidel Mula, Owen Nienaber, Matthew Ellers, Brady Conrad, and Grant Waters, the starting five for the Rockets, led by first-year head coach Trey Scotty. McNick leading the GCL co-ed with a 3-0 conference record alongside Archbishop Alter.
A 6'5" senior, number 2.
Fidel Mula leads the way with 15.4 a game. Grant Waters 13.6, and Matthew Ellers 8.8. Their top big man, Ellers, is 6'6", taller than any Eagle on the team.
Assisted by Mike Mueller, Ryan Reedy, Tyler Smith, and Jim Egan. And now the starting lineups for your Walnut Hills Eagles. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 2, Jaden Seeley. At forward, a 6'3" junior, number 10, Miles Lawson. At guard, a 6'5" senior, number 3, Landon McDaniel. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 11, Charlie Stoffridgen. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 13, Damian Brock. Kate Post, the pass man, assisted by James Boyd, Romeo Salone, Mike Boyd, Devon Lattimore, Taj Lee, and Joya Johnson.
The only absence for the Eagles today, Jeremiah Plummer, not suiting up. All hands on deck otherwise as Kashmir looks for a big win here at the Nut House. Damian Brock, Matthew Ellers in center circle to start off this one.
We got the Rockets. Let's go.
Ellers with 4 inches on Brock as we get ready for the opening tip. Whistle blows, and we're underway. Tip controlled by the Eagles. Brock wins. Gets it out to Seeley to begin the game. Eagles and Rockets. Eagles 3-3 in their white jerseys, black lettering, gold trim. McNick in black jerseys with green lettering and trim. The Rockets 7-1 on this season. Only lost to Mason 3 days ago. McDaniel fires a three to start the game, and it's a little bit short, no good. Rebound by Matthew Ellers of McNicholas. Scoreless tie, 30 seconds in, and Tarek Fidel Mula plays point guard, averaging 15.4 a game for the Rockets. Gets it off for Ellers, staring down Stoffridgen. Looking to move it left side and does. Gets to Fidel Mula, goes around an Ellers screen. Pulls up, throws it left, finds Nienaber for an open three, got it. Owen Nienaber starts it off, and McNick has the first three of the ball game. 3-0 Rockets. Sealy feeds left side Stoffridgen. Klump Lawson goes around a screen, gives back to Sealy, who calls a new play. Brock moves into position at the 2, and now Sealy moves left, gives it up for Brock, top of the key. Working on Nienaber, pulls up, throws it high inside. Stoffridgen tip Klump Lawson for three, but it was partially blocked. Klump Lawson gets it back, puts it up, and a foul called as he sinks the bucket. Miles Klump Lawson with great reaction time, getting the and one and a chance to tie the game. Grant Waters gets that foul. Waters led the team with 15 points in the loss to Mason. Their leading scorer, Tarek Fidel Mula, was shut out in that loss by C.J. Fleming's squad. Free throw missed by Klump Lawson, rebound Fidel Mula of McNicholas. With the smaller McDaniel guarding him, Fidel Mula works around a screen, gives it up for Waters left wing, and gets it back, pulls it down, goes inside on Klump Lawson, drives toward the basket, running shot, foul called, and he misses the shot. And Tarek Fidel Mula will have free throws. Miles Klump Lawson called for that one. 2 free throws coming up for Fidel Mula. First shot for the junior transfer is good. First point of the game. Fidel Mula, a 74% free throw shooter on the season. His second one rolls around and down. 2 for 2 for him. 5-2 Rockets leading. 6.5 to play first quarter. Sealy moves around a screen. Another one, now drives inside, throws it to the corner where McDaniel puts up a long three, and that's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Conrad of McNicholas. Brady Conrad, the team's 4th leading scorer. As Fidel Mula spins into the lane, kicks it back out, Nienaber. Nienaber pulls it down, turns around to McDaniel, and now moves back out to the top of the key. Back to Fidel Mula. 6 to go. 5-2 Rockets have scored on both their possessions so far. Ball thrown left side, Nienaber releases. McDaniel turns, gives it up through a driving Water, shovels it out to Conrad, but he couldn't handle the ball. Gets it back though, kicks it out. McDaniel, Nienaber for three, he got it. Timeout quickly called by Kashmir right off. McNicholas having scored on both of their first 3 possessions. 8-2 Rockets leading, 5:39 to go first quarter. Eagle looking for answers when we come back on Graham Sportscasting Channel. Out of the timeout, it's the Rockets 8 and the Eagles 2. 6 points for McNicholas' Owen Nienaber to start off this ball game. 3 straight possessions to begin the game have resulted in buckets for the Rockets, and the Eagles now need an answer on both ends of the floor. Same 5, no switch-ups for either side. Brock gets the feed from Sealy, drives it left, gives up McDaniel, who wants to drive in. McDaniel under the basket, reverse layup is good. Landed McDaniel. And that's going to work to perfection. Eagles get their 3rd and 4th points. It's now 8-4 McNicholas. Fidel Mula looking to shake off Sealy. Can't do that just yet, so he feeds right wing for Waters. Waters pulls it down, spins, kicks. Ehlers gives back to Waters, launches a deep three, and that one is off the mark. Rebound is Stoffergen of Walnut Hills, the first empty possession for McNicholas today. Shovel back to Stoffergen, straight on three Stoffergen, that's got it! Stop and pop for Stoffergen, 8-7. McNicholas lead us down to 1. Fidel Mueller the other way. Moves across the timeline, getting a Waters screen, shovels it left side for Ehlers. Ehlers trying to get into a traffic jam, now throws to a driving Waters, who puts that up while being fouled and scores. Miles Klump lost and gave up the drive, and eventually Ehlers found him just in time. Now have a chance for an and one. First two for Waters. Klump, Lawson exits. Austin enters for Walnut. Free throw shooting, one area where McNick has a decisive advantage over Walnut. McNick shoots 71% from the charity stripe. Walnut shoots just 56%, but that one's well short for Grant Waters. And so it will remain 10-7. Rockets leading 4.5 to go first quarter. Rebound Stoffergen Walnut Hills, gives it up for Seeley. And Austin drives to the top of the key, feeds it right side McDaniel. Moves into a double team guarded by Fidel Mueller and throws it back out to reset. Finds its way left wing for Austin. Austin gives it up, Stoffergen. Guarded by the smaller Grant Waters, moves inside, kicks back out McDaniel. Turns around, steps back, and throws left wing for Ty Austin. 4 to play, 10-7. Rockets leading, and the Eagles nearly turn it over, but Brock gets it back. Falls to the ground, ball on the ground, and a timeout called by McNick before the Eagles can tie up Grant Waters, and it'll be a turnover for the Eagles. So first timeout used by Trey Scotty, the former Xavier assistant. After McNick lost longtime head coach Tim Monahan of 16 years, ended up at Princeton, where he's an assistant coach there, to a team with a lot of talent. Monahan with the name being floated around in the Eagles head coaching search for a while before they eventually got Kashmir Wright instead. 10-7, McNick the lead and the ball. Eagles have Austin, Seeley, McDaniel, Stoffergen, and Brock out of the timeout. Owen Sanders checks in for the first time for McNicholas. He joins Nienaber, Bobo Iliev, Grant Waters, and Tarek Fidel Mueller on the floor for the Rockets. Sanders has ball, feeds it left wing for Nienaber, hard box out by Brock, so he gives it right side where Waters has it, drives in on Austin, steps back, and kicks back to Nienaber. Nienaber moves, rolls it back, keeps his handle on the ball. Waters right side for Iliev. Gets it back. Sanders launches a deep three, and that one's a little short. Rebound tracked down by Seeley, and a feed to Stoffergen. Stoffergen all the way to the basket, and he puts it up, and he beats Waters to the ball. Charlie Stoffergen now with 5 in his first game back from injury. 10-9 Rockets. Lead in the ball. Iliev. Bounce pass left side, Owen Sanders. Releasing Waters. Waters driving on Austin, now steps back. Shovels it back out for Owen Nienaber, who's got 6 points, both on 3-pointers. Sanders stumbles, but moves it for Waters, who wants to drive. Waters, triple team, shovels it back out. Iliev has it, puts up a hard layup and no good. Not a layup, that was a jump shot. No good anyway, maintained the board for Walnut Hills. 2:40 to go. Eagles down by a point, have the basketball. Jaden Seeley calls a new play. Only Eagle to start every game this season. Brock shovels it right side. McDaniel driving on Iliev, steps back, looking to get it somewhere. There's no outlet, and eventually he finds Brock, who came over to help. So Seeley will call another play. 2:20 to go. 10-9, the Rockets the lead. Eagles have not led yet today. Seeley drives inside, puts up a running shot, no good, and a late whistle called, and that will be against the Rockets as Grant Waters collided, and that will be Waters' second.
That's his second team.
Waters, an important piece to be out if he will have to sit, and that'll bring Jaden Seeley to the free throw line. First trip to the line today for Walnut. They have been shaky at the charity stripe this season. Jaden Seeley, a 50% shooter. His first is good, and this game is tied. Matthew Ehlers checks in, replacing Waters, as Seeley with a chance to give the Eagles their first lead of the afternoon with a second free throw. His shot is good. 2 for 2 for Jaden Seeley. And the Eagles have an 11-10 lead over the 7-1 McNicholas Rockets. Little bit of pressure being put on McDaniel. Ilyev has the ball at point guard and gives it up for Tarek Fidel-Mula. Fidel-Mula just 2 points so far. He drives it left side. Throws to a driving Ehlers, who kicks it back out. And a three ball put up by Ilyev, in and out. Rebound, fought for, and a foul called against the Rockets. And Owen Sanders came in. Going to rip it away from Ty Austin, but did not get all ball. So with under 2 to go, it'll be the Eagles lead and the ball. Joey Pining checks in, replacing Damian Brock for Walnut, who lead 11-10 over their GCL co-ed opponents. Seeley bounce pass left side for Pining, his first touch of the ball game. Goes around a Stofferton screen, pulls up, kicks to a wide open McDaniel for 3. That's no good, rolling along the rim. Tipped out of bounds by Stofferton, but it will stay here. Brock checks in. He will replace McDaniel. And Jaden Seeley will inbound with 1:37 to go in the first quarter. And an inbounds pass goes to Austin. He has to fight for the ball, but he gets it. Kicks out to Seeley, who finds Stofferton top of the key. Left side, Seeley directing his offense once again, and bounce passes it left side for Stofferton. Seeley moves around a Stofferton screen now, flips it for Pining, throws it back to Brock. Brock moving inside, and he's fouled by the Rockets. That goes against Tarek Fidel-Mula.
Teams 4.
4 fouls now on the Rockets, so any more will be free throws for Walnut. Jaden Seeley to inbound once again on the baseline. He throws it all the way out, and Pining collects it to start this next sequence for the Eagles. Brock gives back to Pining, who throws right side where Seeley has it. Seeley moves it back to Pining. Pining spins, and he loses his grip on the ball, and Waters comes up with it. Make that knee neighbor, and it's given off to Tarek Fidel-Mula. Turnover for Joey Pining. Under a minute to go. Eagles 11, Rockets 10. Fidel-Mula goes around a screen, throws it other side. Knee neighbor, wide open 3, got it. Third triple of the game for Owen Nienaber. Cannot leave him that open, as the Eagles are quickly learning, and McNick back in front 13-11. 33 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Pining and Stofferton passing it back and forth. Stofferton eventually stops on the right wing, gives it back to Seeley. 20 seconds to go. Stofferton not really doing much of the ball. Now with 15 seconds left, the Eagles will start moving around. Seeley has it tipped in the air, and McDaniel collects it. Gives it up, Brock, left wing, Pining, shoots a corner 3, and that's no good. Brock offensive board, put back, no good. Rebound fought for by Ehlers, got it. 2 seconds left, turning around, gotta get the shot off, and it's a deep 3 for Sanders, who misses it. And that is how the first quarter will come to an end. McNicholas 13, Walnut Hills 11 at the end of 1, right here on Graham Sportscasting Channel.
Into the game for the Rockets, number 51, Kevin. And for the Eagles, number 23, Will Griffin.
Entering the second quarter of play here on Graham Sportscasting Channel, it is McNicholas 13, Walnut Hills 11. The difference in this game has been Owen Nienaber. He has knocked down every open look that Walnut has allowed to him, and that has given him 9 points to lead all scorers, nearly outscoring the Eagles by himself.
We'll start the second quarter.
Rocket ball to start quarter number 2. Tarek Fidel Mula throws it left side for Nienaber, who gets to a driving Ehlers, but he left it off the rim. No good. Rebound Will Rivers now into the game for Walnut, alongside Kai Russell, who gets the touch here. Rivers and Russell join Pining, Brock, and Austin. Russell moves it left side, shovels back to Rivers, making his second appearance of the season after he suffered an injury in his last football game of his career. Kai Russell now left wing, gets to a releasing Brock, guarded by the bigger Fidel Mula. Brock drives, kicks right side, Pining, turns it around, and shovels it back to Brock. Brock to Pining. Eagles cannot penetrate this defense as of yet. Pining moves around a screen, shovels it right side, Austin. He releases to right wing, kicks it back to Russell. Russell throws it right side for Austin. Rockets ahead by 2 with 7 to go in the second quarter. Austin gives it back for Russell. Russell pulls it down, moving right side and throws it to Pining. Pining wants to drive now. He turns it around. Eagles playing Mason ball all of a sudden, holding on to this, not taking any big risks. Pining throws it cross court now. Austin has it and shovels it back for Kai Russell. Throwing left side, Pining. Pining driving inside. Pining shovels it back. Brock puts up a deep 3 ball, and that's high off the rim and no good. Rebound Matt Ehlers of McNicholas. So an empty possession for Walnut. 1 and done after all of that. 13-11. Rockets maintain their lead. Fidel Mula pulls it down, gets past Austin, drives all the way to the basket and puts up a running layup, but it's good. Tarek Fidel Mula with his first bucket of the game. He's got 4 points. 15-11, Rockets lead. Pining throws it right side for Brock. Brock around a screen from Rivers, steps back, moves into the lane, puts up a running shot, and that's good for Damian Brock. He got past Matt Ehlers, and Brock had his first 2 of the ball game, 15-13. McNick still leads. They've led by as many as 6. Fidel Mula, Ehlers ready to set a screen. Now he releases the other way. And they'll have Kellen Hauk set that. Instead, kickback for Hauk. And he falls down. Russell's trying to tie him up before he can get the ball out. And a timeout called by Trey Scotty to save the possession as Kellen Hauk fell down on his first touch of the ball game. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. It is the Rockets 15, the Eagles 13. Owen Nienaber with 9 points for McNick. Tarek Fidel Mula with 4. Grant Waters with 2, but also 2 fouls. Charlie Stofferton leads all Eagles with 5. He's not on the floor right now. Instead, it's Austin, Pining, Russell, Brock, and Rivers. Rivers scored his first point of the season, the loss to Anderson. I was on a free throw. Missed the first 5 games with injury. Kellen Hauk will inbound. 3 timeouts left for McNick in their final 21.5 minutes of regulation. Inbounds pass goes to Jamison Lake, who also played JV minutes today. And Lake throws it. Hauk wide open 3. Look, that he leaves it well short. Austin the rebound for Walnut Hills. So 1 and done for McNick out of the timeout. Brock gets the feed right side, moving inside. Puts up a long running shot, and he got it. Great shot by Damian Brock, and he's got 4 points. We are tied at 15. Grant Waters back into the game with 2 fouls for McNicholas. He throws it left side for Kellen Hauk. Gets back to Nienaber. Shovels it back. Lake into the hands of Hauk. Back to Waters. Waters, deep 3. Got it. Nothing but net for Grant Waters, and he's got 5 points. Fourth triple hit by McNicholas so far this game. They retake the lead 18-15 with 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Rivers gets the feed inside, guarded by a lot of Rockets, but they find the kick out. Kai Russell on the drive, gets to the basket. No foul call, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Kai Russell. 18-17. McNick still leading with the Eagles not going away. Left side, it's Brady Conrad driving on Rivers. Turns around, shovels back to Nienaber. Guarded by Damian Brock. Nienaber looking to get a screen. Now gives up to Hauk. Launches a deep three. Hauk, that's no good. Rebound, Will Rivers, Walnut Hills, who trailed by a point with 4 to go in the second quarter. Austin the drive. Austin keeps going all the way to the basket. Running shot is no good. And the rebound taken down by Nienaber of McNicholas. Under 4 to go now. Lake shovels back to Hauk and then a Nienaber. Guarded by Pining. Nienaber goes around a Waters screen and throws left side for Lake. Back to Nienaber. Nienaber moving inside, and he is fouled. Ty Austin threw an arm in there, and he will get called for his first personal. Only the third called on Walnut all game. They had about 25 called against Anderson. Different officiating crews throughout Cincinnati. They are going to call that. No, they are not going to call that a shooting foul. It's just that Grant Waters is standing right in the free throw line. Jamison Lake to inbound with the Rockets ahead by a point. Inbound goes to Fidel Mula, guarded by Rivers. Shovels back Waters, catch and release 3. That one no good. 2-on-1 rebound got by Ehlers, and he puts it back in. The only Eagle in the area was McDaniel, and he was boxed out by Ehlers. 2017 with the Rockets in front. Kai Russell gets the ball from McDaniel, gives it back to him, and gives him a screen. McDaniel stops at 14-foot depth, feeds Klump Lawson. Gives it back. Klump Lawson gets it back, puts up a running shot and got it. Miles Klump Lawson with 4 points. Eagles back to a point of the lead, 20-19. Under 3 to go, second quarter. Tarek Fidel Mula, stop and start, shovel back. Lake gets it and throws it left side. Back over to Waters. Fidel Mula around a couple of screens. Looking to get positioning. Now throws it out to a wide open man. Conrad for 3. Got it. 23-19. Now 5 threes in the game for McNicholas. Rivers on the inside feed. Shovels all the way across court. Russell. Extra pass to McDaniel. Breaks through a double team. Feeds Rivers. Didn't know what to do with it. Puts it up and it is in. Will Rivers has his first field goal of the 2025 campaign. And the Eagles' 7th unique scorer of the day. 23-21. McNick with 5 threes and over and back called as Tarek Fidel Mula went around a screen. He made contact with McDaniel and put it in the backcourt. And that's a big turnover because it gives the Eagles another chance to tie the game. 23-21. Rockets in front. 2:10 to go. Only 1 foul called on in the entire quarter, and it was on Walnut's Ty Austin. Seeley moving right against his own defense, shovels it all the way across to Klump Lawson. So those are the corner. Stoffridge and catch and release 3. Got it! Nice to have him back. Charlie's got 8 points. Eagles back in front, 24-23. Grant Waters the other way, shovels to Ehlers. Ehlers kicks it out for Waters. Waters on McDaniel. Stops, shoots, throws right side rather for Fidel Mula. Trying to shake off Seeley. Fidel Mula kicks to the corner. Conrad kicks all the way. Ehlers thought about a 3. Now turns around, puts up an 8-footer, and it's no good. Rivers on the defense. Stoffridge in the board. 1:20 to go. The Eagles the lead and the ball over McNicholas. A 7-1 record on the year for the visiting Rockets. A chance for a huge win here at the Nut House. Seeley gives back to McDaniel, who throws left side Klump Lawson around a Stofford screen. That 3 ball is blocked by Ehlers and out of bounds. McNicholas was then pushed by Stoffridge. Matt Ehlers, hands on hips after that one. And after it was recovered by Fidel Mula, he was pushed by Stoffridge for a foul. And that will be officially a missed shot and then the foul. 2:02 to go, 24-23, Walnut leading. Charlie Stoffridge, 8 points for the Eagles. Rivers takes a seat on the bench, replaced by Damian Brock. Fidel Mula goes around an Ehlers screen, switches on to Stoffridge, puts up a long 3 contested, and that one's a little bit short. Foul called on Seeley on the rebounding effort. They'll say that Seeley pushed off his man, Matt Ehlers, trying to go for that rebound. He'll be called for his first, and the Eagles' 3rd of the quarter with 50 seconds to go. Inbound goes to Fidel Mula. Rockets still behind by a point. Fidel Mula trying to get positioning. Throws the other way. Conrad gets it out to Nienaber. Nienaber around a Waters screen. Stop and start. Works his way back to the three-point line. Shovels it to Waters. Waters rolls it off his foot. No call, and he's on the ground. Rolls it along the floor, and he gets it to Conrad. Nice play by Waters. And he finds Nienaber. 27 seconds to go in the second quarter. Eagles by a point. Waters in the pass backwards. Gets back to Nienaber. A little bit of ball movement, but not a whole lot. Now 15 seconds left. Fidel Mula gets the ball. Guarded by Thiele to start another possession. 10 seconds. Fidel Mula pulls it down, moves it left side, spins around, almost loses it, gets out to Conrad for an open three look. That one no good. Rebound Thiele, Walnut. 2 seconds. Thiele turns. Got to get a shot out. That is as good as it goes. And it's off the rim from 2/3 of the court depth. But the Eagles will take it. They have the lead into halftime. 24-23 over the McNicholas Rockets. Charlie Stolverton leads all Eagles scorers with 8 points, but the Eagles had 7 different players put their name in the scorebook. Owen Nienaber leads all Rockets with 9, followed by Grant Waters with 5. We'll have more action for you in 10 minutes. Eagles 24, Rockets 23 on Graham Sportscasting Channel.
All the time. Yeah.
Welcome back to Walnut Hills basketball on Graham Sports Casting Center. We're entering quarter number 3. It is the Eagles 24 ahead of the McNicholas Rockets 23. Eagles 3-3 entering this game, looking to avoid a 2-game losing streak after they dropped the game to Anderson at home back on December 19th. This game was originally going to be played on the 13th, but a snow day at Cincinnati Public Schools pushed it back to today on New Year's Eve. And before we all ring in the new year, the Eagles have a chance to add to a pretty solid resume already with a marquee win over a non-conference opponent. But they have 16 minutes to protect a 1-point lead, and it will not be easy. This is still a very good team. As we've seen, they can be explosive. They've hit 5 triples already. The Eagles have avoided the turnover and rebounding problems that plagued them against Anderson. You must maintain your integrity on the boards. It's your biggest key to surviving and advancing in the second half.
Back to the line.
Eagles 24, Rockets 23. The Eagles over the ball, and Sealy gets the inbound. We are underway in quarter number 3. Sealy around a Brock screen, double teams, and throws it to a wide open Clump Lawson. Catch and release 3, got it! Beautiful assist there by Sealy, and Clump Lawson pays it off. Eagles have their largest lead of the afternoon. They're up by 4. 7 for Miles Clump Lawson. Fidel Mueller on the other end leaves it left side and gets it back. Throws it right side, Grant Waters. Can the Rockets answer? To the corner, Nienaber. Moving inside. And shovels it back out. Gets it back. Catch and release, Nienaber. That's off the mark. Rebound, Miles Clump Lawson for the Eagles. The 4-point lead and the ball. Clump Lawson again. This time gives it back to Sealy, who throws it right side for McDaniel. Sealy calling a play. Standing on center circle as Conrad starts his timer. Sealy rolls it left side into a double team. Sealy got to get rid of this. Throws to McDaniel. And again, Sealy with the composure to not turn it over there. Under 7 to go. Eagles ahead 27-23. Sealy. Bounce pass. Stoffridgen gives back to Sealy. Sealy high over his head. Throws it to the corner this time where Brock has it. No penetration though, and eventually Sealy gets it back. Sealy still moving around. Now moves it on to the right wing. Starts to drive. Sealy moving inside. Puts up a running shot high off the backboard and got it. Jaden Sealy. His 3rd and 4th points, and now the Eagles have a 6-point lead with 6.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Nienaber the other way. Shovels it right side for Conrad. Conrad pulls it down, moves it right. Tipped by McDaniel, but it's kept by Nienaber. Nienaber now moves it top of the key for Waters. Fidel Mueller pulls it down, drives on Clump Lawson, now steps back. Puts it down again, drifts to the corner for an open 3 and got it. Owen Nienaber, his 4th of the game. Just a little bit of space is all he needed, and he's got 12 points. 29-26, 1 at the lead. McDaniel, double teamed hard. Turns it around for Stoffridgen. Throws to the corner where Sealy has it. Goes the extra pass. Brock for a 3. That one a little bit too strong. Stoffridgen tips the rebound. Clump Lawson gets it. Throws a 3 himself and got it. 10 for Miles Clump Lawson. Timeout called by the Rockets as the Nut House is getting loud. Walnut Hills 32, McNicholas 26 in the early 3rd quarter. This is Walnut Hills basketball on Graham Sports Casting Channel. In their 2nd game of the season, the Eagles controlled the game against Winton Woods, almost got a huge win over a state title contender and let it slip through their fingers. Now we see it again. The Eagles ahead by 6, hitting 3 after 3. Miles Klump-Lawson with 10 points. A chance to get a marquee win for first-year head coach Kashmir Wright. Rockets ball trailing 6. Tarek Fidel Mula moves around a screen, pulls up, still with the ball, now feeds Conrad. Gives back to Waters. Waters trying to shake off Brock, gets to a driving knee neighbor who feeds an extra pass in for Ehlers, turns around, puts him a reverse layup, and it's good with that long arm of his. Gets it over Stofford's head. Third and fourth points for Matthew Ehlers. 5 to play, third quarter. Walnut 32, McNick 28. McDaniel bounce passes it for Seeley, who throws it right side where Stofferton has it. Stofferton pulls it down, drives it other way. McDaniel, make that Klump-Lawson, throws it back for Seeley. Seeley will call a new play while standing on center circle, guarded by Brady Conrad. Calls for a screen, gets double teamed, and can't get rid of it in time. Avoids the travel. McDaniel now turns it right side. Brock moving in, stop and pop, and no. Rebound, knee neighbor of McNicholas. Rockets down 32-28, just over 4 to go. And Fidel Mula, who's been held in check so far today, kicks it to the corner. Waters puts up a deep contested 3. That one a little bit short and no good. Rebound Seeley, Walnut Hills, who drives up the floor. Throws an extra pass for McDaniel. McDaniel stops, moves, lays it up, and makes it. Landon McDaniel has his third and fourth points. Eagles back ahead by 6. 3:56 to go. Tarek Fidel Mula kicks it back to the corner. Knee neighbor turns it around, gets it back. Knee neighbor now drives toward the basket, kicks it out. Open 3 in the corner, and he got it. That was Ehlers this time, 6'6" center. He's got 7 now, and the Rockets have 7 3-pointers. 34-31. 3.5 to go here at the Nut House, and a timeout called by Coach Kashmir Wright. 34-31. Walnut has led the entire second half, looking for a huge win in front of their home fans here at the Nut House. Take a short break. Out of the timeout, Eagles with a 3-point lead and the basketball, 34-31. McNicholas has been raining threes, but the Eagles have kept themselves ahead. Inbound goes to Miles Klump-Lawson, and the Eagles begin a new possession. Joey Pining checking in for Jaden Seeley. Seeley has been a very effective distributor today, and so he'll take a seat on the bench. Pining has to deal with these double teams now. Pining shovels it left side against Iliev. Pining gets it back, kicks right now for Brock. 3:07 to play. Brock pushed off his spot by knee neighbor, almost loses it, and now does lose it. Gets it back though, kicks over to Pining. Stopped to the corner. Stoffridgen will give the defense time to adjust. Throws the other way. Klump-Lawson, deep corner 3, in and out. Rebound McNicholas, and it's Iliev with it. Gives it out to Grant Waters. McNick can tie with a 3. Under 3 to go in the third quarter. And there is Fidel Mula, but that's off the mark. Tried a 3, no good. Rebound McDaniel. Gets it over to Miles Klump-Lawson. Eagles will slow it down a bit. Try to get their bearings as Pining is guarded by knee neighbor. Works it left side. Avoids the trap for once and now kicks it over to Brock. Into the corner where McDaniel has it. Gets it back to Brock. Tie off into the scorer's table, ready to check in. Brock throws it right side for Pining. Pining pulls it down, kicks to the corner. Klump-Lawson moves it into the paint, spins on Waters, spins again, now throws it back out for McDaniel. 2 minutes to play. Eagles by 3, and a foul called as Brady Conrad got a piece of McDaniel. That's the first on either team in this quarter, and just the 5th overall foul on McNicholas all game. Conrad checks out, replaced by Owen Sanders. Walnut will check in Will Rivers and Ty Austin. Inbounds pass goes to Joey Pining. Other side it goes McDaniel. McDaniel looking to release, turns it around, gets a bounce pass on the other end. Extra pass goes to Pining. Pining drives, puts up a running shot, and sinks it nothing but net. Joey Pining with his first two of the game. 36-31, Walnut lead. McNick ball. Tarek Fidel Mula, now guarded by Ty Austin. Driving on him, throws it to the corner. Extra pass to Sanders. Eagles defense recovers. Sanders to the corner himself. And Iliev has it, turns it around for Waters. Throws it right side for Sanders, around a screen from Nienaber. Nienaber now gets it, goes around a Waters screen, and pushes off of Miles Klump-Lawson. Waters drives, finds a free lane, blocked McDaniel, and he gets the ball, but it was touched last by Nienaber, and a great play there by McDaniel to get all ball on that one. 36-31, the Eagles will have a chance to extend their lead. They have led by as many as 6, and so have the Rockets. Pining throws it right wing, Klump-Lawson. Throws it back to Pining. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Eagles 36, Rockets 31. Pining dribbles right side, gets to Rivers. Rivers turns around, guarded by the big Fidel Mula, and Rivers turns it over. Waters saves it and gets it into Sanders. Sanders kicks wide open. Iliev three, in and out. Tarek Fidel Mula tips it, but it's McDaniel that gets the rebound. So no harm for Rivers' turnover there. McDaniel stops and gives it up. Rivers couldn't handle it. And now Austin's got it, poked out of his hands, gets it back, and he is fouled. Timeout called, actually, by Kashmir Wright.
30-second timeout called by the Eagles.
Only 2 timeouts left for each team, and Will Rivers has not looked comfortable so far with the ball in his hands. Almost turned it over once again there, and it looks like Kai Russell will be coming in for him. Eagles 36, Rockets 31. So far, the Eagles have not trailed in this third quarter. Looking to get some separation from their opponents. Out of the timeout, it'll be Austin, McDaniel, Pining, Russell, and Klump-Lawson. Eagles with the ball, 2 timeouts left. Both teams have not committed any fouls except for one by McNick. Klump-Lawson will inbound. I assume the Eagles will just hold for a last shot here. Inbound goes to Pining, and that looks like what he's going to do. He's ready to trap him as soon as he gets across the timeline. So he goes to Austin. Austin, his timer isn't started, but he gets it to Pining. 15 seconds left. Pining works his way right wing, gets it back to Austin left side. Dribbles back to Pining, 10 seconds left. Pining throws back all the way to Austin. Austin looks to drive. Austin kicks McDaniel at the free throw line, puts up a shot from right there, and it's no good. Tipped by Fidel Mula. No time left to launch the 3 ball that's nowhere close. And that is how the third quarter will come to an end. Walnut Hills leading McNicholas 36-31 with 1 quarter to go here on Graham Sportscasting Channel. One quarter to go here at the Nut House. The 3-3 Eagles looking to add a signature win to their resume, knocking off the 7-win McNicholas Rockets. They lead 36-31 entering the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to protect this lead. and bring home their 4th win of the 2025 campaign. Owen Nienaber gets the inbound to start quarter number 4 for McNicholas. They have hit 7 3-pointers in this game. Tarek Fidel-Mula gets the ball, spins on Stoffridgen into the lane, now turns it around, still with the ball, puts up a shot from right there, and it is good after a friendly roll. Tarek Fidel-Mula now with 6 points. Rockets within a score, 36-33. McDaniel shovels it, Pining, throws it all the way across court. Austin's got it. Gets it back. Austin puts up a 3 from the corner, and that's way off the mark. Rebound, Nienaber poked out of his hands by Russell, but he could not corral it before it went out of bounds, and it will go to McNicholas. So Ty Austin's 3 way off the mark there, and McNick can tie on this possession with a 3 ball, which would be their 8th of the ball game. 7:17 to go in regulation. Nienaber throws it left side for Fidel-Mula, guarded by Austin. Pulls it back, gives Waters. McDaniel off his feet. Waters shovels back. Fidel-Mula, corner 3. That's too short and no good. Rebound McDaniel, Walnut Hills. Stoffridgen gives it up. Pining, the man point guard. Pining throws it right side for McDaniel. McDaniel stop, gives Stoffridgen, fakes the 3, kicks to Kai Russell. Russell drives, throws an extra pass, but it's intercepted by Matthew Ehlers. He was trying to find Austin. Fidel-Mula the other way. Rockets behind by 3 with the basketball. Fidel-Mula on Russell, and Russell fouls him. First foul on Kai Russell, and the first on Walnut in the 4th quarter. McDaniel clutching at his knee in some visible pain as he exits, and replaced by Damian Brock. Jaden Seeley enters, replacing Kai Russell, who we get to talking to from his head coach. Fidel-Mula with the ball off the inbound, feeds Waters. Austin stumbles trying to guard him. Waters into the lane, throws an extra pass to Ehlers, who puts up a hook shot and got it. Rockets within a point. Matt Ehlers now with 9 points. 36-35. Seeley to Pining. Pining pushed by Fidel-Mula, no call there. Seeley gets it back. Bounce pass is wide of Pining, but Austin collects it. Ty drives, throws right side Seeley into the corner where Brock has it. Damian Brock moves it back, and there is Charlie Stoffridgen. Stoffridgen gets rid of it. Seeley back to Stoffridgen. Stoffridgen running into a trap, looking to get rid of it, and gets to Pining. Eagles playing keep away for the moment, ahead by a point. Pining trying to shake off the much bigger Fidel-Mula. Throws it all the way across court. Brock contested 3. Off the mark. High elevating rebound is Austin's, and then he's fouled. No, foul called on Walnut. Somewhere a push was called by the back judge, and it's called on Charlie Stoffridgen. And that will give the Rockets the ball back. Eagle bench was not happy about that one, but Rockets now with the ball, trailing by a point. They have not led in the second half. Tarek Fidel-Mula guarded by the smaller Seeley. Working it left. Waters back to Fidel-Mula. Fidel-Mula stops, kicks. Conrad right side to Waters. And he moves into Ehlers. Back to Waters. Around a screen, inside feed, Ehlers, hook shot, good over Brock. And the Rockets have the lead. 11 for Matt Ehlers. And the Rockets have their first lead of the second half. Onus now on the Eagles to respond. Brock over to Seeley. Gets it back to Brock. Against his own defense. Bounce pass, Stoffridgen. Brock can barely handle it, and he does. Brock works his way to Seeley, kicks back to Brock. Who's going to take the shot? Stoffridgen in the corner now. Moves it back to Brock. 4.5 to go. Eagles trailing by a point, and a timeout called by Kashmir Wright. With 4.5 to go, McNick back in front. And they have scored the first 6 points of quarter number 3, and they lead this one 37-36 here at the Nut House. Out of the timeout, Walnut finds themselves trailing for the first time in the second half. They have one timeout left, 4:33 to go. Austin, Seeley, Klump, Lawson, Stoffridge, and Brock. Austin receives the pass from Seeley, gets it back to him. Over to Klump, Lawson, shovels back to Seeley. Seeley puts up a straight on three. That's a little bit too strong. Stoffridge gets the offensive board, and he's fouled by Owen Nienaber. First foul on McNick of the quarter. Stoffridge has been a big asset today in the rebounding game. Seeley inbounds Brock under the basket. Brock turns around, puts up a contested shot, and he got it. Damian Brock now with 6. Eagles back in front, 38-37, with 4:06 to play in the fourth quarter. Tarek Fidel-Mule looking to respond. Moves across the timeline, rolls around a water screen, gets it to a teammate, Ehlers. Ehlers dribbles once, gives Fidel-Mule. Looking to release against Seeley, driving, spinning, turning, kicking back out now. And a drive by Conrad, throws it an extra pass to Ehlers. Ehlers shovels it back out for Fidel-Mule, and the Rockets will reset. Fidel-Mule, 3:34 to go. Going around an Ehlers screen. Gets it into Ehlers. No, he throws it all the way cross court to Conrad instead, who drives, gets it to Ehlers, and puts up a hook shot, got it. Stoffridge was out of position. Ehlers now with 13 to lead all scorers. McNick in front, 39-38. 3:14 to go. Staying in their same zone defense. Austin moves, kicks Stoffridge in. Passes up a 3 look, now dribbles right side instead for Brock. Back out to Seeley. 3 to play. Seeley throws for Austin. Into a trap, dribbles through it, gets it out to Brock, who wants to drive. Pull it to the corner instead. Klump Lawson for 3, that's off the mark. Rebound, Austin Walnut Hills. On the release, Seeley gets the ball, kicks to the corner. Stoffridge will try himself, and that's no good. Austin puts it back, and he's fouled. Third chance, Austin gets fouled, and that goes against Brady Conrad. And it will be a chance to tie it and then take the lead. 2 very important shots for Ty Austin. His first is good. Ty's first point of the game ties it up at 39. He entered today having made both of his free throw attempts on the year. McDaniel in for Walnut. Ty Austin second. Is no good, tipped out of bounds off of Seeley, and it will be McNicholas basketball tied at 39. 2:44 to go. The Rockets offense has been patient, waiting for their shots. Some pressure being put on, but the Eagles will back out of it off the inbound. Fidel-Mule. Moving right on Seeley, continuing to drive, now steps back, gets Seeley off his feet, and resets. Fidel-Mule goes around a couple of screens. Seeley sticking with him. Throws it right side Waters. Sidesteps Austin. Throws to Ehlers on the drive, and it's blocked by McDaniel, but they'll call a foul as Ehlers lays it in. The and one by Ehlers. Chance to give McNick a 3-point lead. McDaniel called for his first foul. Ehlers now with 15 points. With 2:19 to go, the Eagles could find themselves in a 3-point hole. Free throw by Ehlers is good. 16 for Matt Ehlers. And the Eagles now need another answer. 42-39, McNick in front. Seeley driving toward the basket. Seeley puts up a high shot and got it. So a quick score, but not a lead-changing score. It's still 42-41 McNick. Seeley now with 6 points. Under 2 to go. Fidel-Mule works around a screen left side, continues to drive, puts it low to the ground, and gets it out to Conrad, who flips it inside to Waters. Throws back out. Nienaber for 3, off the mark. Rebound, Stoffridge of the Eagles. They get the stop they were looking for and can take the lead right here. 1:34 to go. Seeley at point guard. On Conrad, shovels it left side. Austin fires a three, but it's blocked by Nienaber. Gets it back, puts up a high arcing shot, and misses it. Rebound, Conrad of McNicholas. Austin had a point-blank look, but put it really high up. Couldn't get it to go. 1:15. 2 timeouts for the Rockets, who can play keep away here. Walnut has one more foul to give before free throws. Conrad on McDaniel, poking at the ball, and leaves it left side for Nienaber. A minute to go. Nienaber driving, kicks to the corner. Ehlers over to Waters, catch and release three. Waters got it. Grant Waters gives McNicholas a 4-point lead. Other way, Seeley. As Ty Austin was getting bear hugged, no call there, and McDaniel gets it out anyway. Seeley sidesteps his first man, puts up a running layup, and that is no good. Rebound tapped around, and Seeley has it for the Eagles. Shovels it back for Klump Lawson. Extra pass McDaniel. Into the lane where Austin has it. Seeley finds it outside. 3-ball. That will not fall. And the rebound to McNick with 21.4 to go. Rockets are fouled. Brady Conrad had it. And the mistakes are compounding in what is now likely to be an Eagles loss. Austin called for that foul. It's the Eagles' fourth. They'll need to foul again quickly. But they make a very good free throw shooting team. Beanie Acklin will check in for the Eagles. The first time all game he'll replace Miles Klump Lawson. He will likely be the one fouling when Grant Waters gets this inbound. Not a whole lot of pressure being put on. Inbound does go to Waters, and he dribbles it into the corner. Waters into a trap. Brook steals it. Tells behind his back. Austin's got it. McDaniel, and then he throws an elbow into the face of his man without a foul called on him.
Number 3.
McDaniel was called. No! Foul called on Nienaber, so even with the elbow, they called a defensive foul and an and one. And McDaniel can make this a 1-point game. 6 for McDaniel. I thought for sure that was going to go in an offensive foul because he raised his elbow near the face of Nienaber, but Nienaber did not have position and was called for the blocking foul. Now McDaniel can make it a 1-point game. With 16.3 to go, his free throw is good. 7 for McDaniel. Timeout called by McNick. They have 1 left. The Eagles' scheming was perfect. McNick will shoot free throws off of any more fouls committed by the Eagles. 45-44. Rockets in front. They have possession with 16.3 seconds left to go in the game. Walnut led by 5 at the end of the third quarter, but McNick's Matt Ehlers began taking over, and the Eagles did not have offensive answers against their trap zone that the Rockets deployed in the second half. But they are still here. Austin, Seeley, McDaniel, Brock, and Acklin are the 5 for Walnut. They will press. McNick just now breaks the huddle. It's Fidel Mula, Nienaber, Waters, Conrad, and Ehlers. 16.3 to go. The Rockets have 1 timeout. The Eagles have given 4 fouls in this quarter. Conrad inbounding, and Waters has a free release. Looks to get it out, and he's fouled by Brock. No delay. And so 2 free throws coming up for Grant Waters.
That foul is number 13, Damian Brock.
First foul on Brock, and that will send Grant Waters to the line. 75% free throw shooter this season. A sample size of 12. 2 shots would give the Rockets a 3-point lead with 14 seconds to go. Waters first is no good off the front iron as the nut house got loud. Klump, Lawson, and Stoffridgen enter. Acklin and Austin exit. McNick will not contest this rebound They have all 4 players away from the line. Nuthouse extremely loud. Waters' second is good, and it's a 2-point lead for the Rockets, who called their last timeout. 46-44. Walnut led for much of the second half, but a big run by Matt Ehlers of the Rockets has put us to where we are now. 46-44. Eagles will have a chance. 12 days ago in the loss to Anderson, they had their chances and did not execute. A chance for redemption now and a chance to add a huge win to the resume in the closing moments of this one. (46-44). Eagles will break the huddle with Klump, Lawson, Stoffridgen, Brock, Seeley, and McDaniel. McDaniel missed a point-blank shot that would have won the Eagles the game over Anderson. Seeley missed that 3 a moment ago. Both chances for redemption in these final 14 seconds. Damian Brock will inbound, and Seeley will have to go the length of the floor. 12 seconds. Seeley works it left. Seeley moves right now. Running out of time. Kicks to the corner. McDaniel into a double team. Turns around. Puts up a hook shot. Got it! We are going to overtime at the buzzer as Landon McDaniel makes up for it and sends us to OT with a long hook shot. 9 points for McDaniel, the last 2 critical. And for the second game in a row, free basketball here at the Nuthouse. (46-46). That possession looked like it was going nowhere fast. Seeley was dribbling into a thicket. Finds McDaniel, and the senior who has dealt with a lot on his way here. Adversity on the court. He pushes it through, puts in that hook shot, and the Eagles will play 4 more minutes to try to earn a huge win. It'll be McNicholas to start the overtime period. Klump, Lawson, McDaniel, Seeley, Brock, and Stoffridgen. Stoffridgen and Klump, Lawson were 2 absences that did not play against Anderson. Today they have combined for 18 points. Ehlers and Brock in center circle for this opening tip. Ehlers wins it this time, and he gets it out to Tarek Fidel-Mula. Against Anderson, the Raptors stole the first 80 seconds with a long possession. This time, Fidel-Mula moving a little bit faster. Lobs it up for Ehlers in the paint. He rolls it back out to Waters. Waters kicks it. Nienaber pulls it down left side for Conrad. Bounce pass for Waters. 3:35 to go in overtime. Left side. Kicks Nienaber over to Ehlers. Left all alone. Ehlers now drives toward the basket. Turns around, puts up a long hook, and it's no good. A little bit too strong with Stoffridgen on the defense and gets the rebound. Eagles get the stop. Game tied at 46. 3:17 to go in overtime. Jaden Seeley at point guard to start off overtime for the Eagles. Brock gets the feed, left side. Turns around Nienaber. Brock drives, throws it back for Seeley. Throws an extra pass out to Stoffridgen. The Eagles will reset. McDaniel gets the feed right side now. Works it back to Stoffridgen, then to Seeley on the left wing. Under 3 to go in OT. Seeley trying to shake off Fidel-Mula. Can't. Turns it around, gets to Stoffridgen. Right side feed McDaniel. Wants to drive. McDaniel, a running hook shot. McDaniel, that's going to roll in. 11 for McDaniel. Eagles lead in overtime, 48-46, 2:37 to go in the period. Tarek Fidel-Mula the other way. Guarded by McDaniel. Throws it right side, Waters. Catch and release three. Waters drills it. 12 for Waters. 49-48, Rockets lead. Seeley was on defense, played pretty well, but Waters just drained that one. McDaniel the other end. Left side, Seeley. Guarded by the bigger Fidel-Mula. Seeley looking for a screen, won't take it. Goes the other way now, shovels it back to Stoffridgen. Stoffridgen starts to drive, stops, shoot, throws one up, and it is no good. In and out on the roll. Rebound is McNicholas. Matt Ehlers. Fidel-Mula the other way. 1:47 to go in overtime. Rockets by a point off the three by Waters. Fidel-Mula steps past his man, kicks it back out Conrad. Stop and start, throws back out for Nienaber. Nienaber will now turn his way back around. Conrad on McDaniel, throws it left side, Fidel-Mula. 90 seconds to go in OT. Rockets by a point. Fidel-Mula gives it up. Nienaber fakes a three, now starts to drive. Nienaber kicks it out, Ehlers. They'll keep it safe. Nienaber rolls it left side, Fidel-Mula. Fidel-Mula goes toward the basket, puts up a high arcing shot, got it, and a foul. Just explodes into the paint, gets an and one, and they'll have a chance to give McNick a 4-point lead.
That foul is with number 10,
Plum Lawson called for the foul. That's the 7th and 8th points for the transfer from Florida, Tarek Fidel-Mula. .74% free throw shooter on the season. He misses only one, and there is an injury on the court. Fidel-Mula very slow to get up, and he's limping. He will stagger toward the free throw line, and we'll see if he takes this shot. 0 for 1 today at the stripe, but a very important free throw to take when you're banged up. Nevertheless, he will take it, trying to give McNick a 2-possession lead. His shot is no good. Rebound, Damian Brock of Walnut, who trailed by 3. Scored just 2 points so far in this OT period on a timeout called by Kashmir Wright. With 1:03 to go in the ballgame, they'll draw up a new play. McNick 51, Walnut 48. 3 ball by Grant Waters and a driving layup by Tarek Fidel-Mula. The Rockets points. Walnuts came off a backboard layup by Landon McDaniel. The Eagles' 3-point offense has been dormant since the early third quarter when Miles Klump-Lawson was lighting it up. He'll be in the game for this possession, alongside Seeley, McDaniel, Stoffridgen, and Brock. McNick still has 1 foul to give before free throws. (51-48), Rockets lead. Second straight overtime game for Walnut Hills here at the Nut House. Cash tosses his clipboard to the side underneath the Gatorade cooler. There is nothing more to do except execute. In this final 3 of overtime. Seeley gets the deep inbound. Fidel-Mula guarding him all the way. Seeley works it right side, and Fidel-Mula will go ahead and foul him with 58 seconds left. So now any more fouls will mean Walnut will shoot free throws. They have struggled at the line this year, but not in this game. Seeley gets the inbound. Motions men around as he moves across the timeline. Fidel-Mula still blanketing him in. Stoffridgen working inside. Stoffridgen turning around. Forces one up over Ehlers, and he can't get it to go. Rebound, Conrad of McNicholas. Bad shot selection by Charlie Stoffridgen. Fidel-Mula the other way. He's trapped in the corner, and they will call their last timeout to avoid anything as Ehlers tries to dunk it and misses after the whistle blows. So with 33 seconds left, McNick the ball, ahead by 3, but no more timeouts to call. The shot selection from Stoffridgen is not what you wanted it to be on that possession. Try to take a contested hook shot over a bigger man that would not again want the lead. Or tied it, rather. McNick led by 4 in the closing seconds, but some clutch play from McDaniel and from Seeley helped get us overtime. They'll need to do it again with the Eagles again on death's doorstep. Across 2 overtime periods, the Eagles have scored a grand total of 2 points in the first 7 minutes and 27 seconds of overtime they have played in the 2025 campaign. Conrad to inbound from just beyond half court. We expect that Fidel Mueller will release and get this. And instead it'll be Nienaber getting it, make that Waters, guarded by Beanie Acklin in the corner. Waters shakes him off. Now the Eagles will come over to trap. Sanders can't really foul anybody else. Waters shovels it over. Conrad has a look. 18 seconds left. Got to get somebody. Got to get hands on somebody. Waters is trapped and he's fouled by Acklin. They let McNick run off 20 seconds of game clock.
They run Acklin. That is his first team is over the limit.
And now with 13.5 to go, it'll be 2 free throws for Waters. Not what you were hoping for if you're Kashmir right in that defensive series. Waters first is no good off the front iron. Ehlers enters, Owen Sanders exits. Stoffridgen in, Austin out for Walnut, alongside McDaniel. One more for Ehlers. This would still give the Rockets a 2-score lead. Waters' second is good, and now it is 52-48 with 13 and a half to go in overtime. Seeley releases. Eagles need to go really fast. Seeley turns it, shovels, Stoffridgen. Got to put something up here. 6 seconds. Seeley throws up a deep 3, prayer, no good. Brock tips it out. McDaniel will shoot a game-ending 3, and he misses as the Eagles' time management was not what it needed to be at the end of that game. And for the second straight game, they will fall in overtime. This time, McNicholas 52 and Walnut Hills 48. Walnut falls to 3-4 on the season in their final game of 2025, and they will take on Loveland on the road in their next contest. That'll be next Tuesday on the 6th. Again, your final score, McNick 52, Walnut Hills 48. This has been Walnut Hills Basketball on Graham Sportscasting Channel.